Hi there, this is Joanna from the pathofulfillment.com. Today's topic: how can you make confident decisions? What can you do to make sure that you make a decision and it's a good decision? The next day you are happy with the decision you made. So I think there are 3 guidelines we can use to make sure we are making a good decision. I had a friend in college that would go on and on for days about which events she should go to. She just couldn't make a decision because of the fear of missing out. Then some time ago I worked with a young man who wanted to take his music career off the ground, and he wanted to go to many events to make sure that he will meet as many people as possible, to do some collaborations. And he actually made it a subject of the coaching session how to make a decision which event to go to make sure that he will get as much as possible from it. And actually I'm making this video because about a few weeks ago I had a client who made this a subject of the session as well. The subject was confidence, making confident choices. So we came to this conclusion that it's good to have 3 guidelines. So here they are. Make a decision based on your values. Number 2, make a decision based on what your body is saying, the sensations in your body. Number 3, make a decision knowing where does the choice come from your ego or from your soul. So let me briefly tell you a little bit about it. Making decision based on your values. If you don't know what your values are, there's a way to find out. How do you know that you are making a decision based on your values? It's because your values is what make you true to yourself. When you make a decision based on your values, you feel it feels authentic to you, and later when you look at yourself in the mirror, you have peace and you can congratulate yourself because you stayed true to yourself. If you are making a decision that is in conflict with your values, then you feel that you betrayed yourself, that you compromised too much, and you just don't have the same respect for yourself as if you would if you made the decision in agreement with your values. Now, of course, there are situations when you have to go against your values, and those decisions are made by one of our 4 survival archetypes. Now, making a decision based on what your body is saying, body sensations. Some people are very tuned into what their body is saying, and some people don't. This is a practice. This is something you can get better at. So if this decision is not good for you, you may feel a sense of constriction in your chest. You may feel tingling or cold in your arms. This is what I'm feeling. You may feel the sensations usually in your arms, in your chest, in your belly. Those are the areas that are going to tell you the truth. And if the decision is good for you, you may feel a sensation of expansion, peace, and there is a sense of timelessness. Your whole body, mind, and spirit says yes. And sometimes, can you feel like your whole body, mind, and spirit says no, and you have just no energy for it? Watch your energy. Does this possibility give you energy or drains you from energy? And the 3rd guideline is this choice dictated by your ego or by your soul. Your ego will push you to do things to prove that you are enough. All this business of proving, this is the business of ego. Everyone has the feeling of, I'm not good enough and I have to do this to prove that I'm someone I'm really not. That's going to come from your ego. And when you are making a decision because your soul wants you to make the decision, you will again feel a surge of energy. You will feel like flying. Or it may be a situation where nothing makes sense when you really think about it logically, but something inside you tells you yes. And there will be situations in life when you have to do all these pros and cons and maybe get advice of an expert. And remember, you can always change your mind. I remember a few months ago I said yes enthusiastically to something that I was thinking about for a long time, and I said yes, and then I couldn't sleep. I felt that I would lose my freedom, and that would limit me in a way, put me in a position I didn't really want to be in. Like it would be I would return to my small self instead of going towards expressing my highest self. And so the next morning I said that unfortunately I can't do this because it doesn't feel right. Nobody can argue with your emotions and with what you feel. So that was my perspective on how to make confident choices.